Hello, I am Asher Ninja, and I'm here today with probably the kinkiest of kinkies, Lokhir Felheart. Now, I know what you're thinking. That'd be Marathi, right? But I've been looking at this Lokhir Felheart animation here, and there is a slight disturbing thing. So you'd think his mask would be some kind of, you know, metal or something like that. But when you have a closer look at him, you can actually see it flexing around. That means it's a rubber mask. He's wearing a gimp mask. So our gimp masked friend here, who likes swinging his swords back place, you can see it flex right there. Just flexes a bit. That's not metal, my friends. That's Lokhir the gimp masked. Right, now, aside from Lokhir's kinks, what do we have? Where am I? Yes, this is the Blessed Dread. So, faction effects. With Lokhir the Gimp, we've got suitable climate in jungle and savannah. He's got sacrifice to Anath Rima, which improves income from raising and sacking. Income from slave pens and slave markets is plus 50%, which is nice. Every owned major port will allow a recruitment of a Black Ark, so you want those major ports, and upkeep for Black Ark Corsair units for his army. Upkeep minus 50%. They cause fear as well, and he is immune to high seas, reef, and storm attrition for just his army. The Black Arks, I think, already are. Now, he also starts with a unit of Black Ark Corsairs, a Ferromanticore, which is more of a liability than a bonus, and some Dark Shards with shields. Now, we're doing this, as always, on Legendary, very hard Legendary, because that's as hard as I can make it. So, as always, though, if you're running it on the lower levels, everything should apply anyway, though the AI might react slightly differently in certain circumstances. And the battle should be easier as well. Now, starting with is Lokhir's initial battle. Now, the thing with his initial battle is you're vastly outnumbered by a lot of Skaven slaves, and I have done his battle a couple of times, and I've kind of been working my way through this one. Excuse me. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my coffee, try and get some of that out of my throat. As I was saying, I have done the initial battle a couple of times, and I've come to the conclusion that it is actually better to auto-resolve it than fight it. Only because the later turns, the reactions from the AI are, in my opinion, more useful to us than if I manually fight the battle. So, we'll get his unique Black Ark over here in Chupayaddle, and we'll blow this building up, also in Chupayaddle, and I'll change that. Now, the thing that makes this a unique Black Ark is this building here, Helm of the Blessed Dread. It's a nice little building that income from sacking settlements plus 20% when you're in that sphere of influence, which is a pretty big sphere. Casualties captured post-battle plus 10%, and campaign movement range plus 15% for that Black Ark. They tend to be able to move fairly far anyway. Let's upgrade that as well. I don't think he has any specifically unique actual skills. I think he's just basically Black Ark, and that's really about it. Yeah, he's just the usual Black Ark guy. That's alright, there's nothing wrong with that. Boy of Dark Arrows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all just normal Black Ark. I can't remember exactly. I probably should have researched that particular part of it a little better. But, oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Lokhir Felheart.
Now, what we need to do... I changed all the speeds. I did change all the speeds. Good boy. High five to me. So you start with just your little army. And we're going to hit the mark of the old ones. As you can see, it's actually a pretty decent amount of Skaven there, and it does a lot more damage in battle than, as far as I'm concerned, at least Balance of Power suggests. So, going to go auto-resolve. We should lose a unit. That's all good. And the amount of damage that he actually takes, I've found, pushes him back further than it would otherwise.
Set course, mongrels.
I would actually prefer to fight these things manually these days, but
Yes.
yeah, in the end, this is actually just working a little bit better. I am going to stick with Spearmen, even though the Black Ark Corsairs are a bit cheaper. For upkeep wise. Oh, and of course, as always, you get to choose or die. Or, you get to choose that. So, and then you've got your usual things to pick from. I don't think this has changed either when it comes to Lokhir. He is a fairly basic sort of bitch when it comes to this. And I will go through his skills once he goes up a level, which will be next turn. So as you can see, the High Elves over here with Techie Wecky Woo-Wah, as I like to call him, is they'll be fighting off the Skaven. So part of the plan for me in this to start with, when it comes with Lokhir, is to basically end up with Star Tower instead of this area. I'd like to keep Chippyardle because it's got a gold mine. That's a decent amount of money to come in, but it's also not 100% necessary. We want to upgrade that. We're going to send him back in here to kill off the Skaven once more.
Leave nothing but a shell.
Give it a bit more of a sacking. And we'll not do any recruitment this time round. We will next time. We'll grab some Dark Shards. Okay, so here is where we have Lokhir's stuff. So his blue line is the same as all the other Dark Elves. I'm going to be going blue line first, just because when it comes down to it, the Black Arks actually don't cost you a lot of money, even when they're at full army, and most of your money is going to come from them raiding coastal settlements and that sort of stuff, and collecting slaves for you to keep at Star Tower. But his army still costs you a fair bit of money, so we want to sort that out. Red line is pretty much the same. Well, I say pretty much, it just is the same. So nothing exciting going on there. And I believe this is the same as all the other Dark Elves as well for the yellow line. But he does have a few unique line here. She is bonded by blood, so public order +5 in local province, owning factions, local favoured, corruption +5, loyalty +1 for new recruits, faction wide, armor piercing missile damage for Corsairs. It is specifically for Corsairs, so if you want to give him Corsairs, makes them viable. Charge bonus, weapon strength to him, Vanguard deployment for Corsairs and Stalk Corsairs. Again, if you like Corsairs, he's really good for that. Black Ark growth +5 cumulative, so that's all of your Black Arks all across. Income from ports +5% all regions, so you want lots and lots of ports. And army ability number of uses +1 for Black Ark bombardment abilities, so that's actually really, really good. I like that. Slaver, casualties captured post-battle +12%, upkeep -5% for all units in his army as well, so it's an extra little bonus for having Lokhir himself. Lord recruit rank +5 faction-wide, which is quite a large sort of bonus there. Slave cost -75% for sacrifice to Anathema and sacrifice to Mathlan, and melee attack +8 when you're at sea. So overall, his little bonus skill tree here, I'd go for this one. I'd probably go for that one, and grab that. But up to you. He also has the usual thing across here, Eternal Hatred Sacrifice. He gets Maelstrom, which is a black dragon at level 18, so whether or not you want to pop him on that or not is entirely up to you. I would, because I like dragons, and I know it makes them a huge target, and they can get killed a lot easier by ranged, but I don't care, because I like dragons. Sometimes you've just got to do that. Now, so he has a quest for his Helm of the Kraken, which starts at his rank 11. Passive ability, Helm of the Kraken, armor plus 15, and it causes terror. And it basically gives him regeneration when he is in melee. So, not so cool. I'd rather him just have regeneration. It's 4 hit points a second. Anyway, he also gets the quest for Red Blades. Melee attack plus 10, weapon strength plus 15, enables sundering attacks, and income from sacking settlements plus 20%. So, with a few of the little sacking tweaks and things like that, he could be an absolute monster of stealing your shit, basically. So, that's Lokhir Felheart. We did his attack, didn't we? Yep, there's nothing, nobody there. That's at minus 15. We're building that. That's all good. Quickly check our diplomacy. We don't actually want to deal with the Lord Masters, and we don't really want to deal with them either, because they're your target after the Lord Masters, as far as I'm concerned, because they have the Awakening, and you want that major port. You just do. So we'll go off to the next turn. So he's going to do a bit of mustering and shit. So basically what he'll do, which is not what he'll do if I fought the battle manually, is he'll sit there and he'll muster for ages. Alright, so we have the quest now to capture Karankar. That'll get us 10 grand. And the Red Blades, you don't have a battle for that one at all. Coincidentally, you also have the Dragon and the Kraken. So if you can capture 2,500 battle captives, you get the opportunity to confederate Karankar. So makes it a pretty easy quest to complete. Alright, let's get ourselves a master. You know what, I'm actually going to grab the cruel one. Just to increase the rating even more. The sacking. And we'll I resolve him. A little bit of sacking. We're getting a few slaves now, which is nice. That'll get us some... Oh, that's pretty cool. That'll get us a bit more cash, which is always a nice thing. And we want him to go into recruitment of some dark shards. And we'll give him Dreaded Slaver so that he can get some more slaves. More slaves are good slaves. We'll pop the Black Ark down there probably next turn to check on those ruins down there. Yeah, we can just leave them to do their thing. Teclis has been oddly quiet. I don't like that. It is now making me wonder whether or not, for the first time, the AI has decided to do something different. That's going to annoy me. But oh well. Let's see how we go. Hit that. Sack some more. For our gimpy friend. We'll pop him in Lokhir's army. Next turn he can start getting levels. He doesn't have anything to build this turn, so let's pop on down to the Mangrove Coast. And just quickly let's open up our cheaty thing. Now I'm not actually going to colonize down here because we are going to end up with rebellions. And having that colonized means you have rebellions all over. It becomes a bit messy. For some reason, you always get one of these here, and this one's red too. Fimir Balefiend, eh? Post-battle chance of stealing magic items. Hero success chance plus 10% for sorceresses. Okay. That's fine. I don't have a sorceress, but it's still pretty cool. Okay. Now, he's actually got enough troops for what I need him to do. So what I'm actually going to do is, down here, recruit some more Dark Shards.
Felheart ready.
Give him some more dreaded slaver. And let's... I went into this by accident before. I may as well show it off. So you got sacrifice to authority. So 100 slaves. It gives you public order. Public order plus 8 for all provinces. On turn start, your lords have +2, a chance to get more loyalty, basically. Cannot be performed. Unlock after issuing the demand highborn hostages commandment over a province. So you need a province first. How rude. We've got sacrifice to Hecate. So experience gain plus 50% sorcerers. Winds of magic plus 30. Experience per turn for sorceresses and supreme sorceresses plus 200. And hero action success chance for sorceresses plus 40%. Got the usual sacrifice to Cain. More casualty replenishment, income from slaves. Massive slave decline rate, income from post-battle loot. Dark Conduit, very, very handy if you're in a tight spot. And you've got sacrifice to Anathema. Campaign movement range plus 20%, income from raising settlements plus 50%, Black Ark growth plus 10, income from sacking settlements plus 50%. So that's not too bad for making the monies. We did do the battle, didn't we? Yep, we've done that. Should be idle. Minus 19 now. So it will be having a rebellion. And yeah, oddly enough, the High Elves are not expanding as quickly as I was expecting. It's really annoying. As soon as you hit record on OBS, it's like the AI senses it and deliberately changes what it's going to do. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Alright, so pop him in there. We will upgrade our gold mine. We will get Lokhir and now his attendant some more stuff. And to make sure that we're going to have enough troops as well, plonk in some more Dark Shards in his army. So that'll get us plenty of Dark Shards now, so that's good. Research, we've now got choose or die, so let's get founded on tyranny. Well, actually, do I want that? Or... I'm going to get founded on tyranny anyway. We'll go for battle as business first. Yeah, we might do that and get that, and then we'll worry about growth. Because we're not trying to actually grow this at the moment. We have our master. So we'll start him up through his line.
Lokhir Felheart.
Mr. Felheart, you're going to get me more and more slaves, my friend. More slaves, I say. And the Skavens are growing. Okay, yeah, he is acting differently. That always concerns me. Oh, God. Why? Why Teclis? Normally you've gone and taken the Fuming Serpent with that move. Why are you doing this to me? Why? You just don't like me, do you? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Well, we will upgrade our Black Ark to a Grand Black Ark. And you're going to hit marks of the old one again.
Scour this place.
We are doing pretty well with that. Now we want to get the Black Ark up to... But what I really want to do is we get the Black Ark up to rank... I'll take that off then. I want to get up to rank 4, so we can upgrade that building to its rank 3. This one can go up to its next rank as well, which just makes it a lot more cooler. And it means we can get a sorceress building as well, because we want a sorceress of fire. Fire!
It is time.
The Black Ark grows a lot faster than other Black Arks as well. So that's a big bonus for us. Now the Master here, he's got one of the... I love Conqueror. It's such a good skill. Other races just have like, oh, it's you get plus 2%, and it's plus 10% if you're fighting a certain race. So come the fuck on. Alright, now hit Fuming Serpent. Do it. Hit the Fuming Serpent. Just do it. It's like the ad, just do it. Don't mess around, just take the Fuming Serpent and just sort of head off to fight the Skaven. That's all you need to do, you just need to wander off.
I command.
Anyway, he's not doing it.
Slaughter and
Quite annoying.
enslave.
Another decisive victory.
Nothing but a shell.
And we'll sack that. And because we're about to have a rebellion, and the rebellion will just wander in and take Chupiatl.
Glory for Charon's car.
Let's get him over here. Back here. Now, we'll still have the rebellion, which is fine.
Dread Lord of Nagara.
Because we do want the rebellion.
Rathland.
Because that's just more money for the coffers. Now, what may happen is they might wander back down to
Dare not.
Marks of Thingy. That's fine too. Alright. That's Dread, we'll give him that. Now, if you're wondering with the name of powers, I think the Reverend name of power is the one to go for, and just hope you get Shadow Dart. Shadow Dart is the bomb.
We are displeased.
Alright, I think we've done this turn now as well. Yep. Yeah, so as you can see, he's got a growth of 25, so he's just smashing it. Absolutely smashing it.
By infamy.
So next turn, you'll have another point of growth. How lovely. Like, seriously, Teclis? What is going on with you today? You are just not doing what I want you to. I don't like it. I just don't like it. It concerns me. Fills me with concern. And oddly enough, we've had a different kind of rebellion here as well. Normally you get a Skaven rebellion. Like, what is going on with this?
Black-hearted Dread Lord.
I don't understand.
I agree. Kill them.
Yep, kill them. You know what? I didn't fight a manual battle before. Maybe I should fight this one manually. Won't be much of a battle though. Ah,
The tower calls. Enslave.
take our slaves.
Set course. Ply the cruel seas.
Alrighty.
Admiral of
Now,
Cars
what we
fleet.
want him to do now is get some... 2 of those. Just 2. We don't need more than 2. 2's a good number. We can't do any upgrading with him. We want that to be able to get to them. That's fine. You can have Draft Master. You can have a hard to hit. We do want, of course, him to have Sycophantic Schemer, because that is a very, very good
My infinite knowledge is yours.
thingy for him to have. Skill, whatever. What are you do something? Okay, well, that's actually a lot better. Okay. That's fine. He's gone from Mangrove Coast. That's also fine. I think we've finally got Teclis to actually do what I want him to. So the hard part here is what we now need to do is, while they're all distracted, is we need go with the next part of the plan.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed
So
Dread.
he's not actually going to be the one to take Star Tower. Our friend up here is going to be the one to take the Star Tower. Yes. We're going to leave Lokhir with some Black Ark Corsairs. We'll actually give him a couple more, because there will be more rebellions here, though we are at +3 at the moment.
Dread Lord of
Cease your
Nagara.
provocations.
Oh wait, no, he's not going to be able to move with me doing that, so that's
Kraken Lord.
so what we need to do is we need to pop him out of here, move him just a little bit up here.
Black-hearted Dread Lord.
Yeah, let's go.
Damn you.
It's got the gimp mask on the back of it. Now, we want him to recruit some more archers. We want him to recruit some of them. That will get a rebellion, which is fine. We'll be able to defeat that, I hope. Pop that in. That's -5% for Black Ark Corsairs and income from sacking, plus 20%. He should be in range of the Star Tower next turn, and hopefully he'll jump on there.
To my power.
This one is capable enough.
I want him to have Dreaded Slaver. We have imminent rebellions here. You've got the right things in your army here. Yep, we'll be all good. And away we go. So if this is done right, what we can do is we can take the Star Tower next turn. If it's done right. Wow. Okay, so we'll start this off by
Sacrifice
hitting
them
him.
to Mathland. There is no
Good.
mercy. Slaves are the real plunder.
Now, considering Teclis has actually just sat there, is he actually still in the water? He is still in the water. It might not be
Fire and terror.
really to our advantage to take Star Tower this turn.
The Kraken moves. Fly the cruel
Bring him
seas.
back here. That's good. We don't actually want to put him back in Chupiatl.
Lord of the Black.
We might hold him there just for another turn. I'd really like Teclis to go up on the land here. We're gonna pop Quartermaster in for Lokhir Felheart.
Average.
And you now get Sycophantic Schemer. It's okay.
Spooky are restless.
Adequate.
Oh, he got 2 skill points there. That's good. You can have hard to hit then as well. Now, if we have a look over here, we should be getting close to the red blades now. Oh no, we're still about 1,000 off. Oh, there you go. Alright, we'll go through another end turn. We'll see what Teclis is going to do. Okay, I did make a mistake then. Bugger. Bugger. But we may not have entirely made a mistake. It may just mean they want to muster more troops to come over here. May mean that. It does give us more time to upgrade our Black Ark, and that is a bit more important, to be honest. We want to keep that going. Ooh, raiding season. Hello. Don't always get that. So we want to keep our Black Ark down here for now. So we'll pop him back here. We're not going to pop him into Chupiatl. We want to make sure we get those rebellions. We're going to upgrade him once more, and hopefully after the rebellion we'll be able to upgrade him again. And shortly after that get the
Sacrifices to Mathland. Yes,
what's it
immediately.
called? Yes. Get the what's it called? Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this one for the moment. So this is your first half. We've still only got Chupiadl. We've got a nice sort of army getting set up. We'll keep an eye on what Teclis and his little friends do. I still think there's a really good chance they're going to hit them, or they're going to end up at war with him. So either one works for us as long as he's ruining his own armies. So stay tuned for the next one. We'll see where it goes to. I've been Ashen Ninja. Please subscribe. Hope you have a good one. Hope this has been a little bit useful. I'll see you later.